With Sony launching their new PS Plus service, many are disappointed with only streaming being available for the PS3, which begs the question, will Sony ever emulate the PlayStation 3? Let's find out. For those that don't know, Sony actually used to be really big on backwards compatibility. Most even used to call Sony the kings of it. However, because their backwards compatibility was hardware based, this made the PS3 very expensive with a $600 price tag at launch. After this, Sony had to cut out certain things to lower the price of the console, and unfortunately one of the things that they had to cut out was backwards compatibility. They did this by removing the emulation chip that allowed you to play PlayStation 2 games. Another reason why they also changed stuff up was because it was also a nightmare to deal with the cell processor of the PlayStation 3, which does explain why the PlayStation 4's hardware was vastly different when it launched. But with backwards compatibility being on the rise again thanks to Xbox Game Pass, could Sony bring the PS3 back through emulation? If you ask me, I would say yes. Sony probably does know that the streaming for PlayStation 3 isn't all that great, so there's always a chance that they could try to fix this down the road, especially with there being rumors of them working on an emulator for the PS3. However, even if they are working on an emulator, it will definitely be a while before we get one, and I think the reason why this is the case is because of how difficult the hardware was for the PlayStation 3. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if it takes Sony years to develop an emulator, probably 2 or 3 years or even longer. But all in all, I do believe that Sony will eventually get an emulator for the PlayStation 3, and we will eventually get to download PS3 games instead of just being able to stream them. Sony might also surprise us and have an emulator for the PlayStation Vita as well. I just think that it will take some time before the emulator is up and running, and like I said, I think a lot of this has to do with the hardware inside the PlayStation 3. A mistake that I'm sure Sony doesn't want to make ever again. But let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think Sony will eventually get an emulator for the PS3? And how long do you think it will take Sony to make it? Let me know in the comment section.